Hi there, Andy Ron here with Montana Land Source with this week's video summary of the Montana Land Report for Wednesday, December 8th, 2021. As most of you know, I took a bit of a break from making these weekly videos. I was on an extended road trip. Got lots of feedback from people, which is very much appreciated, about how much they like these videos and why I wasn't making the weekly videos. So appreciate that. Glad to be back. A lot of news this week in the Montana land market. First up, the Southwest Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers Association, which has been going on for over 40 years, is shutting down. Don Vanneman has been running that, a ranch broker out of Bozeman, for over 40 years. Monthly networking event and educational meetings for brokers and real estate professionals out of Bozeman. And just time to call it quits after 40 years. So I want to thank Don for all those years of great meetings and great content. The Billings Association of Farm and Ranch Brokers, which has also been going on for almost as long, 30 years or so, has rebranded this past year. I'm part of that organization, and we've rebranded as the Montana Association of Farm Ranchers and Brokers. There's no other statewide group for farm and ranch brokers, so we figured we could step into that. All of our meetings are available on Zoom and whatnot, so there's no reason not to go super regional and become the Montana Association of Farm and Ranch Brokers. You can find the schedule for upcoming meetings for that group on MontanaLandSource.com, on the calendar page for MontanaLandSource.com. The Bozeman group, the Southwest Farm and Ranch Brokers, are having their last meeting December 14th, I believe it is, in Bozeman. So if you'd like to go and be part of that last meeting and say goodbye to Don, feel free to do that. Their meeting is going to be Heroes and Horses, which is a vets group, therapeutic vets group, I believe, using horses and horsemanship. So check that out. That's on the calendar in Montana Land Source. And also, we're putting together the second annual Rural Real Estate Roundup. This is the second time we've done this event. We couldn't do it during 2021 because of COVID. We did it in 2020, and it was a huge success. The goal is to be the preeminent winter gathering for rural real estate industry professionals, and brokers, sales agents, and appraisers can knock out all or most of their continuing ed credit requirements at that event. So that is on the calendar as well. Pencil that into your calendars for February 8th through 10th in Bozeman, Montana. We're going to have an annual land values update presentation, which with Clark Wheeler and myself at Montana Land Source and Northwest Farm Credit Services appraisers. That's the preeminent annual event for getting up to date on land values, what's happened in the past year or so, and what we foresee coming forward, as well as some other great educational content. The schedule and the presenters is still being finalized for that. It's tentative at this point, but mark your calendars for February 8th through the 10th in Bozeman, Montana. In the land market this week, we had 29 property updates total, 2 properties back on the market, 4 new listings, 8 pending sales, 4 price changes, and 11 sales. So again, just this, what we've seen all year long in this Montana land market, more properties leaving the market in the form of pending or selling than coming on the market. Often at the end of the year, we see a bit of a flurry of activity, people just trying to close deals before the end of the calendar year. Not sure we're going to see that this year. It's been such a hot market, and in fact, I've heard a lot of tentativeness in the market. There's a lot of anticipation about changes to 1031 exchanges and estate tax, which all impacts the rural land market in Montana. And in fact, back to the rural real estate industry event that we're putting together, the roundup in February, some of the content is going to be relevant to that, update to 1031, update to estate tax. Again, a lot of buzz about that. The Biden administration has signaled some desire for some changes there. So it's got people a little bit concerned because changes to 1031 and estate tax code can have big impacts on the Montana land market. So again, I've heard some rumblings about some hesitation in the market. Some people sellers, in fact, stating that if their property doesn't move in 2021, they're going to pull it off the market and see what happens in 2020 before putting back on the market, just to make sure there aren't huge tax implications or whatnot for them selling property. So that is the news for this week. Thanks, everybody. Again, appreciate all the feedback on the appreciation of these videos, and we will see you next week. Thank you.